Hey guys, Mike with On Point Preparedness here. Over the last couple weeks and months, I've been seeing a really disturbing trend with regards to the Illuminati all-seeing eye. Not necessarily just the symbol of the eye itself, but specifically the placement of that eye. This trend has been throughout multiple entertainment venues, popular television shows, the YouTube homepage, music videos, even technology, enough to warrant a video to show you guys the trend and give you some perspective on what I think about it. So again, I said specifically it's the placement of the eye that is trending. It is not the eye on top of the pyramid, or as shown here in a pyramid with these gang symbols that actors and musicians show. It's not with regards to the all-seeing eye with the 666 hand symbol. It's actually with regards to the eye on the forehead, and specifically the goddess Kali, which was projected over the Empire State Building, has the third eye, and in Hinduism it's called the third eye or the sixth chakra. It is the eye of enlightenment or illumination into the spiritual realm. So where am I seeing this all pop up? Well, here's just a couple examples. This was a really popular video, and it showed up on the YouTube homepage for me for several weeks. And it's from Modern Nirvana, and it's entitled Girl Demonstrates Cool Superpower Third Eye. So this Indian girl basically is being shuffled all around India and many other countries, and she goes completely blindfolded. Sometimes they actually encase her whole head in multiple layers of cloth, and people write complex messages. They have shapes and different colors or very complex puzzles. And while being completely blinded, she's able to read and understand everything. And she says it's because she has this third eye, or this state of being outside of her body where she can basically see, even though her physical eyes are covered. This is a learned skill. She learned it from this shaman. I don't know if that's the right word, but this Hindu priest. And it is a up-and-coming trend. Or actually, it's a very long-term trend, but it's definitely gaining lots of steam as of lately in India. Now, some people are saying that this is all a hoax and this girl is just some type of traditional magician or whatever. However, I don't think so. I think this is actually real, and I think it is a spiritual deception, and I'll show you why, because it's really making headlines, not just here, but in multiple other different entertainment venues. So you can check that out. The YouTube description will have the link. But here's another one. Creepier than Google Glass. Third eye in the middle of your head. So this was on Drudge Report a couple weeks ago. But again, just the third eye symbolism right above the forehead. Where else have I seen this? Well, here's a music video. A very popular one. Disclosure. Omen. You can see here this girl got the all-seeing eye tattooed on her forehead. Actually looks pretty fresh because it's sort of raw. But again, just another symbol of this all-seeing eye, and specifically the placement of it. Here is a TV series called iZombie. It's a pretty stupid TV series, if you ask my opinion. But this girl here, she is a zombie, and she eats brains, and every time she eats the brains, she gets visions and memories of the people that she ate. And to harness that skill, she's now a private investigator and helps solve mysteries by eating the brains of people that end up in the morgue. Again, really just ridiculous plot. But listen to what the guy has to say to her with regards to her new special ability.
That's perfect. You can take a look around.
During my friend's memorial?
We'll never have another invitation to Carson's house without a warrant. Just keep that third eye open.
So he says, so keep that third eye open. Again, just really big trend about this third eye and this illumination or enlightenment to seeing things that you really shouldn't. Here's an article. I'm not really sure about the credibility of this website, but it talks about awakening the third eye. Be careful what you wish for. It goes into how there's multiple YouTube videos talking about how you can train yourself to open up this third eye. Here's some of them. Actually has a testimony to someone who went through this whole experience, and it was not very pleasant, hence the title, Be Careful What You Wish For. This individual says that he was plagued by all sorts of terrible dreams and even visuals after he was woken up, and sort of freaked him out. So again, I think this is a real thing. I think this is a spiritual deception. And I think it ties into the end times, because the end times will be basically to have people be lovers of self. You know, that Satan is a lover of himself. He doesn't come in anyone else's name but himself. And so part of this deception is going to be convincing people to only think about yourself. You know, be very selfish. You can actually see this message in some of the false churches like Joel Osteen, where they promote self. They say, make yourself happy, because making yourself happy makes God happy. And so this may be part of the deception, where they talk about how there is much more potential for humans than just the natural realm, that we can enlighten or illuminate ourselves further. I'm going back to this Heroes Reborn Dark Matters video, where in it you see just a lot of Illuminati symbolism, but specifically there's these people called Evos. They can survive death, they can, let's see here, they can levitate, they can do all these special things, and it's all about being lovers of self and how we have untapped potential. This sort of relates to my video, The Days of Noah and Transhumanism, where it's basically a meld of man and machine, or man and other genetics, to not only have enhanced physical abilities, but in some cases, and as you see here, heightened spiritual capabilities as well. And so whether you're talking about the physical and natural or the spiritual, there's this really big trend with symbolism and entertainment, all about really promoting enhanced people and enhanced humans. And so again, just a very light transcription, or a very light interpretation of this, being that I think all this is pointing to some type of deception, where everyone will be basically deceived into doing something to yourself to gain this enhanced ability. Not exactly sure what that is, what the venue or means of that occurring is, but just be aware of it. Just watch out, because this is really gaining headlines here. Like I said, enough for me to do a video on it. Anywho, this is Mike with On Point Preparedness. Hope you enjoyed this. See you guys in the next video.